Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Saint Gaming, and we are back again with another Characters That Have a Chance video on Jump Force. Today's topic is on My Hero Academia. Now, in my full opinion, with Shoto Todoroki in the game now, I'm happy with the number of characters that are in the game for My Hero Academia. I'm also happy with the characters that they have chose, which be Midoriya, Izuru, or Deku, Katsuki Bakudo, All Might, and Shoto Todoroki. And with that, I think My Hero Academia is complete in my full honest opinion. Those were the four I always wanted, the four that I thought always had the biggest chance. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if My Hero got another character in the future, whether another DLC or in a sequel. Because My Hero Academia, as of right now, is one of the biggest hits in the manga industry and anime. It's not like huge hit like Demon Slayer happened to be, or One Piece's, but it's huge. Like, there's a reason it's getting so much DLC. And these are just some of the characters I could see them going with if My Hero Academia did get another DLC or more reps in a sequel. And now let's get started. Now, the first character I wanted to talk about is the only character I want if it does get another rep. Now, in my opinion, it should be a villain if My Hero Academia does get another rep, and in my opinion, and one that I think has a really strong chance of getting in if it is a villain, and that is All For One. Now, I say All For One because he would not only look great, he would also have a really fun moveset. I love playing as All For One in the One Justice games. I just think he's a fun character to play with. Even though he isn't the main villain, he still was and could still be a major threat in the My Hero universe. And All Might does come from that time period where he fought All For One. He would also look better next to the other villains, if that makes sense. I don't know, just the next character I'm going to talk about, standing next to characters such as Aizen or Madara or Frieza, I don't know, All For One would just look better standing next to them. The next character is the main villain of My Hero Academia, and that is Shigaraki. Now, yes, Shigaraki is the main villain, and he could have some interesting moves with his quirk being decay, and that could be very interesting. And they would have him from the villain arc, what his design would be from the villain arc. I don't have much to say besides that, but Shigaraki, I think, has one of the strongest chances to be the next character for My Hero Academia if they go for another character in My Hero Academia in the future. Alright, now the next character I want to talk about, we all thought got leaked, and that is Uraraka. Now, I don't mind her as a character, but I'm glad the leak was wasn't fully real, as Todoroki needed to be the next character in my opinion. Though I think her gravity quirk can be really fun, as it is really she is a fun character to play in the One Justice games. And with that saying, it would be another female rep, and I actually would think it makes sense at a point. After the main four, really between me, it's Uraraka or All For One, and those are the two most important characters I would like to see next. If My Hero Academia did get another character, though I don't want it to. So yeah, it would make sense to add her in. So yeah. Now, the next two characters I'm going to talk about both have very low chances, but I also think their chances very strong with the most recent anime still being fresh on our minds, and I think they're both pretty good characters. And the first character I'm going to talk about is Overhaul. Now, Overhaul is a great villain, and his mask is already in the game for the CAC, but I don't think those things hold us back in like a sequel or anything. I'm not going to let it hold back for the video purpose also. Overhaul is also a fan favorite, and he's pretty important to Deku's character, as Deku did have his fight with him, and that was one of Deku's most important fights so far in the series. That's also the fight Deku got his transformation, which should be in the next game if My Hero Jump Force does get another game. And the other character I wanted to talk about him is Mirio. Him phasing through his opponents would be a pretty interesting thing. Now, I haven't played One Justice 2 yet. I haven't had the finances to go out and buy it, but I do want to play it. And Mirio looks like he would be a fun character to play as in Jump Force, if he is fun to play in One Justice 2. He's also a popular character. Not much more to say about that. So now I just want to mention some light mentions, which are Kirishima, Setsuyu or Froppy, and Tokiyami. I think they have small chances, but an okay chance at best. Um, they're both all pretty important characters in their own rights, and they're all fan favorites. But I just think their chances are lower than others. And with that said, thanks for watching. This series has been really fun to make, the Jump Force characters that have chances. And I only have a few more series left to talk about in Jump Force. And those series being Black Clover, Rurouni Kenshin, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Quest: The Adventure of Dai, Saint Seiya, Fist of North Star, and City Hunter. And I do plan on making those videos all fairly soon, but as always, thanks for watching, comment, like, and subscribe, and as always, have a nice and safe day.